Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Muhammad Farooq, lecturer, Department of English, Ahmedabad University of Science and Technology. Dear student, in today's video, I shall be talking about the phrase of negative capability. This phrase of negative capability was firstly used by Romantic poet John Keats in 1817. Uh, this phrase basically refers to the condition. It's a kind of mental state of mind of poet basically, and in which a poet loses his personality and he becomes some object. For example, we see that in the poetry of John Keats, in his poem Ode to the Nightingale, he basically compares his world with the world of Nightingale, and he concludes that the world of Nightingale is full of happiness, prosperity, and peace, whereas his world is full of agony, miseries, and pains. So he decides to leave his world and he wants to go into the world of Nightingale through the power of imagination. In other words, he tries to escape from the harsh realities of his world, and he becomes another world Nightingale. And this, that struggle, this escape is known to be a negative capability. John Keats argues that a poet is most unpoetical. He means that a poet has no identity. While composing a poem, a poet basically becomes the object of poem. He becomes the thing, he becomes the object about which poet composes. And this sort of, that condition, this sort of mental state of poet is what known as negative capability. Secondly, this concept of negative capability can also be analyzed and discussed with the reference of William Shakespeare, with the reference of the work of William Shakespeare. And you know that interestingly, this phrase was basically used with the reference to the work of Shakespeare in order to persuade the artistic vision in his work, and that vision basically leads towards mysteries, doubts, and uncertainty. And these elements of mystery, doubt, and uncertainty, they are the chief characteristics of negative capability. So if we talk about Hamlet, we see that T.S. Eliot has that termed this play as a artistic failure. And why? For that he has used the term objective correlative. That means that there is imbalance between the action and thought of the character of Hamlet. Hamlet acts less and thinks a lot, as he has been pointed by S.T. Coleridge as a thought sake. So this dilemma, this condition of that imbalance between the action and thought, it leads towards uncertainty, it leads toward ambiguity, and that ambiguity is what the artistic beauty of the poet. That what shocks to common people may delight to a poet. This is very much important, that uncertainty, ambiguity, and that doubt, these are the qualities of negative capability. John Keats somewhere says that if a sparrow comes to my window, I take part in its existence. What does it mean? That the poet wants to be a part of sparrow. So in other words, he ignores his self and he prefers becoming a bird, he prefers becoming an object. And this condition, this mental, that state of poet, this state of mind of poet is known to be negative capability. I hope that it would be helpful for you and interesting as well. Thank you so much.